Information overload is real, and as someone who's played basketball their whole life, I couldn't imagine starting right now. Because you don't know who to listen to, what to do, or where to even start. And I'm here to hopefully change that for you today. If you want to get a head start as a basketball player, you want to increase your basketball IQ. And the way to do that is by consuming basketball content. The amount of content that surrounds the game of basketball is actually insane. You got the content creators, NBA, FIBA, college basketball, high school, and even middle school AAU camps. So what should you watch? Whatever you want. Basketball is supposed to be fun, not some test that you gotta study for. But in my personal opinion, if you want the best results, watch content that relates to one level above you. For myself personally, that would be college basketball, because I'm a high school basketball player. See, it's harder to grasp the concepts of basketball if you're just starting out and you're watching the NBA, which has the greatest players in the world. It could be intimidating as well. See, I get a lot more value from watching lower levels than the NBA. Now, if you have specific questions about the game of basketball, just go to YouTube and type in your question. Here's an example. How to beat a 2-3 zone in basketball. Boom. The internet is your friend while you learn how to play basketball. Now, some of the questions that you may have right now would be like, well, what should I actually do? And should I get a trainer? And to that, I say this. First off, I have been lucky enough to play at a school that has a trainer, and I owe a lot of my success to him. Thank you. You know who you are. However, you can still become an amazing player without one too. Having one is not essential. Of course it helps, but it's not essential. What we will do together is make a plan. This plan will guide you in your basketball journey, so grab a pencil and a piece of paper. Let's get serious. Alright, we got our pencil and paper. Great. Now it's right at the top of our page, basketball plan. There we go. Okay, now let's write down our goals. What are we doing it all for? I'll give you a second to think about that. Do you want to play for your school? Do you want to just beat your friends in pickup? Or do you just have fun playing the game and want to continue that? Whatever your goals are, write them down because that'll help you stick to them. Next, we're going to create a training plan. Here's a little gem of advice that took me a long time to learn. If you want to improve a skill in basketball, you must practice it thousands of times, then do it again. The interesting thing about basketball that reflects life in a way is whatever you don't use, you lose. If I stopped practicing shooting for a couple of months, my shot won't be as accurate as before. If I stopped practicing my ball handling, my dribbling will get worse. But if I never stop working on my game, I will be great. So we need to make a training regimen for ourselves, and this training regimen has to hit everything that we need to work on. But first, let's determine how much work you are willing to put into your craft. If you kinda want to get better, start out with less than an hour a day and see if you like it. But if you know it's your passion, do more. Don't overcomplicate it. Write down how much time per day you are willing to train. Now that you figured that out, what time will you train? Will you do it all at once? Maybe split it? Maybe train half an hour in the morning and half an hour at night? What will your schedule be like? How often will you study the game? Every day? Once a week? When? I'll give you a second to figure all that out, but just understand that your plan doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent to it. By the way, be sure to give yourself 1 to 2 off days per week and listen to your body. Okay, now that you have a schedule of when you will train, let's discuss how you will train. First, let's go over shooting. Here's the shooting workout to get you started. We will do 50 form shots around the basket. Now, if you don't know what form shots are, hence the name form shots, don't rush. Just focus on having clean form and swishing every shot. Next is 35 mid-ranges around the basket. We will take 5 in the short corner, 5 more in the spot next to the short corner and the elbow, 5 at the elbow, 5 at the free throw line, 5 at the other elbow, and repeat on the other side. Next is 10 threes from the top of the key. And the final shots we will take is 10 threes from each corner. This shooting workout will add up to a total of 105 made shots. Now yes, this is a very basic shooting workout, but that is the point. If you do this workout a lot and this gets too easy, double the reps. Once that becomes too easy, incorporate moving shots and increase the complexity of your reps. But that's for another time. Now onto the ball handling workout. We will start out with 50 low pounds on each hand, directly into 50 high pounds with each hand. Then we will go directly into 50 crossovers each hand, directly into 50 between the legs each hand, directly into 50 behind the backs each hand, directly into 50 in and outs each hand, directly into 50 V dribbles each hand, for a total of 350 dribbles continuous. Now, if you mess up, if the ball dribbles off your shoe, that's fine. Just pick it back up and continue where you left off. And just like the shooting, as you improve, double it and make it more complex. And of course, if it's too hard, lower the reps or take breaks in between. Finally, we're going to go over defense. Our defensive workout will be very simple, but that doesn't mean it's easy. We will do 10 defensive slides up backs. So if you have maybe a half court or a driveway, whatever you got, do defensive slides up and back 10 times. Next is 10 defensive slide diagonals. It's the same thing as the normal up backs, just this time it is on the diagonals. Next is 3 2-minute wall sits directly into 10 duck walk up backs. And if this gets too easy or is too hard, change the amount of reps. Thank you for watching this video, and please let me know if this video was valuable to you in the comments. I do read them. By the way, thank you Statical1 for the series idea. I appreciate it, dog. And as always, keep God first. Good luck, bro. I'll see you, man.